Let me tell you something about the story of my life. It starts with feeling lonely, then the thoughts of suicide. Sitting alone in this empty room, I cry, waiting for an angel to visit in the night. I pray and I pray, but the demons don't subside. I wake up in the morning, see my life through my new eyes. The vision is clear, I'm making all things right. Tighten the screws, cause last night I almost died. I'll see you in the morning, I'll say to you, come on, let's talk, just me and you. Something's going on, there's pain inside. We'll figure it out, we'll take the time. I'll see you in the morning, I'll say to you, come on, let's talk, just me and you. Something's going on.
Good morning, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is a wild and wacky Wednesday.
Whack off Wednesday.
Wild and wacky Wednesday. Oh, man. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we talked about this yesterday about the black lady that got so-called kidnapped in Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot her name. It's not even worth mentioning. It's not worth. Ladies and gentlemen, this is why you cannot believe all women. You cannot. You can't believe them. You can't believe all men. You can't believe all women. There's stories coming out now that she stole from her job, that she failed her nursing program, and that she was a drug addict. And there's also footage of her that same night checking herself into a hotel.
Mm-hmm.
We're supposed to be kidnapped.
Sounds about right. This
So
world, man.
So all the money, all the donations that were made to help find her, guess what? It's all being returned back to the rightful people.
As well
But we're
should
still
be.
investigating the case. Because her wig was left behind at her car. Her wig was off. Her wig was at her car. They think her phone was. It's a mess. They don't know if her phone was in the car or she had her phone. It's just a mess. And if it's a mess and it don't make sense, guess what? It never happened. But she's home now, ladies and gentlemen. She's home now. She came back the next day. She came home. And now get this. Now get this. Her neighbors have, cameras at the house, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And they saw a video of her just walking home. Everything was cool. But then, when she got closer to the house, then she started running to the house.
Oh, help me, Lord, help me. Help me.
Right. If I was in danger, I'd be running all the way to the house.
Lord have mercy.
So yeah, of course, they did it. They're doing toxicology reports, making sure she wasn't drugged or nothing, or she wasn't raped, all that just to make sure she's okay. I smell a rat.
It's going to be another one of those stories that's swept under the rug.
Well, it's gonna be kind of hard because everybody talk about it on social media.
That's the only way you're going to find out about it.
Kidnapped from Alabama
I mean, everybody's related in Alabama, so
yeah, it's a mess. You got women talking about black women at least protected and all kind of craziness. I'm like, look, none of us are protected. None of us.
No, what pisses me off is you get fake stories like that, and that's the same as the story of the boy who cried wolf. That's going to happen one too many times, and then people just going to stop believing it. And the women that this stuff really happens to,
it's not going to be nothing.
Yeah, they're going to be out of luck because
Right.
people are not going to believe you anymore.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you start holding these damn liars and story makers accountable for their for their lies and their stories they tell, then there'll probably be less people that try to do it.
Be hashtag believe some women.
Hey, hashtag show me the evidence.
Right. Exactly.
Oh man, so yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we got that situation that's still going on. Like I said, man, they're still investigating. They think something did happen to her. Ain't never happened to the lady. That lady was drunk. She was upset at her cheating ass boyfriend, and she thought that she could, get sympathy and all this other stuff. And she did. She got telling people sad and crying and upset and like, oh, she got kidnapped. So I'm saying she wasn't kidnapped. This story don't make sense.
Look, this world doesn't make sense. I'm honest, man. I'm ready let's split the country, get it over with. The same people, we'll take the South, and you idiots can have the North, and you can have New York, and you have California.
Oh man. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, guess what? We got some more news, man. This is a good one. Barack Obama's, I think, half brother Malik Obama has come out and spilled all the tea. He said, y'all had your very first gay president when Barack Obama was in office.
Michelle's really a man.
Yeah, and he said that too. So listen, ladies and gentlemen, Barack Obama has wants the libraries to carry inappropriate books.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yes. He said these inappropriate books that the libraries got rid of or whatever would have helped him to grow up. They helped build him as a man.
Mm-hmm.
These books are like, they put it like this. They're very inappropriate. They're X-rated books. And yes, and Barack says they should all be in a library for your kids to watch and look at and to learn from.
When a sexual predator is going after a child, he doesn't do it all at once. He does a little bit at a time. It's called grooming. Right. He starts introducing certain things to children. One, he'll start off like with a little bit of pornography, and then it gets a little more perverse and a little more perverse, and then so on and so forth.
Right.
That's exactly what they're doing. They're grooming a generation of children. Be prepared. Watch your kids. Mm-hmm. These perverts are going to come after your kids.
Yep.
The LGBTQ pride parade, they're out there screaming, we're here, we're queer, we're coming for your children. Don't take that lightly.
Right.
Watch your kids. And I'm not saying that all gay people are like that, and all, because they're not. There are a lot of gay people out here that are fine citizens,
right?
Great people, great friends. I don't necessarily agree with it, but it's not my life. You live your life how you want to. That's between you and God. But saying that, I do have friends who are gay. I even have children who are gay.
Right.
All right. So I'm not out here bashing gay people. Not all of them are that way, but there is a group of perverse people that are like that, and they're trying to get the minor attracted persons a part of the LGBTQ community.
Yeah. So
sickening. And by the way, that shooter in was it Tennessee? The transgender that went in and shot up the Christian school.
Right.
And they went in and they shot this person. Well, apparently the police that killed him were transphobic because they shot this person 30 times. So, not that this person did anything wrong.
Right.
I'm sick of this. I'm sick of this world. Sick of this country.
It's a mess. This morning I got a story on what's the trans swimmer. What, Leah Thomas?
Leah Thomas, yeah.
Yeah, I guess she put up a picture of her in an Antifa superhero shirt.
Oh God. You can have that one, Antifa. You know, we'll take for all of us conservatives, we'll take your Kevin Sorbos and your Chuck Norrises, you know, people like that. You can have Leah Thomas and Dylan Mulvaney and all them. You can have them.
Antifa superhero. Oh man. Anyway, if y'all know it or not, I think y'all might have seen the story. Charles Barkley came out and told us that that we need to stop bashing the LGBTQ and all that, and stop trying to ban a Budweiser. We should just drink the shit and all type of stuff.
Yeah, we're rednecks and a-holes.
But guess what? Guess who came out and said something? You don't believe who came out and said something?
Dennis Rodman.
No, O.J. Simpson.
Oh Lord.
No, OJ got his head together. OJ said, look, all of y'all that try to force this LGBTQ on people, you're wrong. Stop. We're not forcing ourselves on you. Stop putting yourself on us.
That's right.
And also to you trans athletes, y'all need to start your own leagues. Trans basketball, trans soccer, trans baseball, trans swimming, trans Olympics.
Agreed.
He said this. He said, if Mike Tyson said that he wanted to be a woman, would you let him fight a woman?
Right.
I bet you would. If Mike Tyson said today, I'm turning into a woman and I'm going to fight in women's boxing, would you let him fight? Or would you let her? He's down a female now. Would you let her fight a female? Shout out to OJ Simpson. Thank you, OJ, for coming down and speaking. It's been a long time you said something, man. It's been a long time, but he came out and said his piece. So what do you think about that, Charles? OJ said they need to stay in their place. Stay in their place and get your own league.
Hey, Charles, stick to commentating on basketball.
Yes, and stop drinking so damn much. You said he came out later and said, I was a little drunk, a little tipsy. But hey, sometimes they say this. They say when you're drunk, you speak the truth.
Hey, he's drinking that Bud Light and it's making him turn into a woman.
It's turning you woke. Something about Budweiser just make you woke.
The national beer of wokeness.
Right. Anyway, man. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, it's a mess.
Hey, you know that being on time is white supremacy?
Oh, talking about that, yeah. Being in shape is white supremacy.
Yep. Going to the gym.
You can't work out because it's white supremacy.
Mm-hmm.
So
you know,
is it just for white people? So white people can't work out, or if I work out, am I still white supremacist?
Yes, you are still a white supremacist. If you show up on time, then that's white supremacy.
Yeah, you better be late.
Yep, math is white supremacy.
Oh my gosh, man, this is a mess.
You want a family?
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
Wanting a family is white supremacy. Oh, and also learn something new, that if you celebrate the 4th of July, you're a domestic terrorist.
Oh yeah. All right. Yeah.
Yeah. If you display the flag, you're a white supremacist and you're a domestic terrorist.
Oh yeah, and don't sing the national anthem. Oh no, you're
yeah, everything is white supremacy.
Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, this is getting out of hand.
It's gone beyond.
It's already out of hand. It's already out of hand.
I'm telling you, the only solution is just let's split the country in half.
Yeah, it's definitely going all kinds of ways.
I mean, you got parts of states that are wanting to secede and go be a part of another state because they're tired of it.
Right.
You know, Texas still is talking about seceding from the United States. I don't think we can't make it on our own because we have plenty of resources. We're on our own.
Should we talking about news? What's this about? Why do they keep messing with Trump, man?
Oh yeah, he's supposed to get arrested again. Yeah, for insurrection. They're going to use the 14th Amendment to try to keep him from running for president because they said he led an insurrection. I don't know where in his speech that he said that he wanted insurrection.
Mess, man. Ladies and gentlemen,
not a tweet.
Let me say one thing about Trump. You can say he racist. You can call him orange. You can say he's a rapist. You can say all these things about this man, but one thing you cannot say is he's weak.
That's true.
He is the most strongest man I've ever seen in my life. I would have been gave up a long time ago. I said, no, fuck it. I'm done. But the man keep going.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, dude, what is he built of? Now, talk about Superman. He should have a fucking cape.
You know, correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't it Daniel that walked through the fire in the Bible?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. He said, don't worry, God's got your back. And Daniel was able to walk through the fire and he came out. He came out fine on the other side. That's exactly what Trump is going through.
Yes.
And he still wants to help fix this country.
He still wants to help make America great, try to drain the swamp.
I mean, he don't need the money.
Man, they trying everything. It's like you think it's over and they come back with something else. I'm like, golly.
That man could sell everything he's got, go retire on some island by himself.
Yes. He could just say, you know what? I'm out of here. They can have it.
Easily. And he's not doing this for himself. He's still fighting for us.
And you got to think about, like, why? For what? What is he? Because he wants to help us. He wants to fix America. He knows that we're in trouble. He is trying. And guess what? It isn't just him. It's God. God is in Trump. I don't care what you say. There is something more inside of Trump that we know of. I think this actually might be. I ain't gonna say that. I'm gonna say that. Some say that Trump is God. I ain't gonna say.
I would never say that. I would never say that. But let me tell you something. David was a murderer. He committed adultery. He did a lot of things that he shouldn't have done.
Right.
But God still used him, and he led the nation of Israel. And so Trump has got a lot of faults. I know that. He is not a perfect man, but you know what? God has used a lot of men that have fallen along the way.
Yes, he does. Like we said before in the show, we're all sinners. We're born into sin.
That's right.
So,
jeez, look at all the things that I've done in my life, but yet God still uses me.
There you go, brother. There you go. So, God is using one of the sinners to try to fix the damage that we've caused ourselves. Because, like I said, we're all sinners. So he has to use some of us to do his work. And he's using Trump to do his work. And the more y'all continue to try to fight him, guess what? Trump gets stronger and stronger. That man continues going. I'm like, wow. Rallying out. Like, dude, I'd have been tapped out. I'd have been asleep.
Dude, I wouldn't have put myself or my family through that.
No.
So he's definitely a better man than I am.
Yes. I don't know how he tells Melania, like, look, baby, I got to do this. His kids, I got to do this. It just does it. and he had the same energy. His energy never changes. Like his face is like, wow. I'd have been drained. I'd have been emotional. I'd be crying. I'd be all over the place. I'm like, dude, all I'm trying to do is fix America, and y'all trying to come at me like I'm the devil.
You know, if Trump was to say, "All right, I give up. I will not run for president,"
Right,
they'd leave him alone.
Go.
But he's still fighting. Trump.
They're scared of what he can do. That's what it is. They're scared, and they shouldn't be scared because when he gets back in office, trust and believe he's gonna get every last one of y'all that try to come after him. Believe that. Mm-hmm. I already see a lot of people get drained. And I hope and pray that he does, because you know what? This right here, the swamp needs to be drained. Yeah. It does.
Everything they've thrown at him has been proven false.
Right. Russian collusion.
Yep. The whole thing with Stormy Daniels.
Trash.
That woman that
trash. All of it trash. It's trash. Yeah,
all of it's trash.
It's trash. It's trash, ladies and gentlemen. It's trash. Y'all have been fooled, tricked into thinking that Trump is a bad guy, and he's not. He's done a lot.
Show me one piece of evidence that proves that he led an insurrection. Show me one.
If anybody led anything, it was them. The CIA, the FBI, the police, all of them. They let people in. They opened the gates. They opened the doors.
Now, don't get me wrong. There were some bad actors out there.
We did all of it. The people knocked over the police, and they went and tore up the Capitol. And no, this shit was staged. It was staged. Right. They knew if they didn't do what they did January 6th, the election would have been turned over. They knew it. They knew they knew they were caught. But they said, you know what, we need to set up something so the whole thing gets turned around in our favor.
There's still people that think that cops died that day.
Ain't nobody. Only person that died that day was that girl that climbed through. What's the chick's name? I forgot her name.
Ashley something in it.
Ashley
yeah. Babbitt.
Not that. No, that's the. No, I don't think that's
no. Ashley.
But either way,
forgive me, I forgot her name.
Yeah, she was in the military.
Mm-hmm.
And she was shot by an officer. She was unarmed. She was a white lady, like white girl, unarmed. Didn't show any type of danger to the officer. And she shot him, and he shot her. Was he charged? No, he wasn't charged.
But reverse, if it had been a white cop and a black lady that came through there, oh my God.
The world would have been, it would have been over with.
Mm-hmm.
It would have been done. The world would have been turned over. It would have been, you might as well say the end of America.
It would have been the riots all over again.
It's a mess. All this that's going on, ladies and gentlemen, is a mess. It's a hot mess. And we've allowed it.
Yep. It's time to put this crap to an end.
We're the ones supposed to be in power. We've allowed it.
Wokeism needs to end now. We need to stop all this crap. And you just can't sit back and just see if somebody else is going to do it.
Just sit back watching.
That we've done that for way too long, and look what's happened. We've let too much slide.
Sitting back and just watching, not saying nothing. Ridiculous.
Yeah. But, we're going to be labeled domestic terrorists after this. Don't be surprised if your phones get tapped or, somebody's following you around.
Right.
We're put on a list. I guarantee you. After what we just said, we've been put on a list. I don't care anymore.
Right.
You're going to call me whatever you want to call me.
The truth has to be told.
Mm-hmm.
The truth has to be told. People need to know the truth. They need to stop being quiet. They need to start talking. Say something.
So what do you think about the town outside of Chicago that started paying people reparations?
I heard about that.
the start of a bad precedent. Let me tell you.
Yes.
Because you know what,
Why?
I'm gonna go do that whole DNA test thing to prove,
right.
that I have Irish and have Native American in my blood,
Right.
and I'm gonna start asking for my reparations.
Right. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a mess.
We have gone totally stupid in this country.
We have done way too much.
And it's never going to be enough.
If we don't stop it now, it's even going to get worse.
You could give $30 million to every black person in America, and it's still not going to change anything. It's still going
to be white supremacy.
People, I'm still going to be called racist.
You go ahead and, matter of fact, if you go ahead and pay reparations, you just said, "Oh yeah, you are still slaves." Yes. You should never give it to stuff. No, stop.
Be an alpha male.
It's never going to end. It's never going to end. It's going to continue. What's next?
I guess I'm gonna have to.
40 acres and a mule?
I'm gonna have to buy you 30 acres and a mule now.
Shit, I'll take that. I'll just give up 40 acres.
I mean, we already got a jackass in the White House, so there you got your mule.
Shit, I'll take the 40 acres. I can work with that. There's a lot of land that's not being used. I take my 40.
It's time to be an alpha male.
Oh, bitch. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let's get on with the regular show. They're like, God damn it, y'all in this damn fucking news. Where's y'all getting to the show? Ladies and gentlemen.
I love you, man.
Is there really a such thing as an alpha male or beta male?
Better damn well believe it.
I would say that there's a lot of confusion when it comes to alpha male and beta male. There's a lot of confusion. And the reason why I'm doing this show is because, I went to my YouTube, I browse through YouTube sometimes. I browse through and I go look at channels that I would usually look at and look at the content. And there's a lot of content creators on YouTube that talk about, I'm an alpha male and blah, blah, blah this and blah, blah, blah that. And I was like, I think they're confused about what an alpha male is. I went to one channel and the man was talking about, no, you're not an alpha male because you're not getting paid for your sex. Huh? Yes, he told the guy that you're not alpha male because you out here having sex with just any and everything when you should be getting paid for your sex.
Okay, let me tell you. Alpha male used to mean something a lot different a long time ago. Alpha male was who was going to lead the tribe. Okay, who was the strongest out of the tribe? That was going to be the leader. As society progressed, it became who was going to be the strongest mentally.
Right.
And that's what we're looking at nowadays. I mean, if you were to take me, for instance, and send me back to the caveman days, I'd probably be left to die because I have physical disabilities, right? But if I was to, nowadays really strengthen my mind, be very knowledgeable, can run a business, run a government, stuff like that. Well, that's alpha. Or if I could lead a pack, if I was to become a preacher and I could lead a congregation, that's the alpha, And but your deacons, the strong men of the church, they're considered alphas as well.
Right.
Now, we've got a government with people who are in leadership positions who are not alpha.
Right.
if you can't stand for what you truly believe in, for what's right, you're just going with whatever's the fad nowadays. That's being a beta. You're still following. You're not leading.
Right.
A leader is alpha.
Mm.
What we're doing now, doing this show, I'd say we're alphas because we're standing up for truth.
Oh, right, of course.
But you've got I can't even think of the creator's name, but there's one guy, they make fun of him all the time, but he's got a huge following, but he kisses everybody's butt. Yeah,
that's a lot of them.
that's how he makes his money. Is he puts people like us down,
right?
And he thinks that's being an alpha. No, dude,
right.
you're still a beta,
right?
You're hiding behind that camera and that keyboard.
Mm-hmm.
If you wouldn't stand up to Tarek's face and tell him all that crap, I guarantee you wouldn't.
No, I'll put you in your place. Oh man, let me say this. Yeah, there are some people that got some alpha in them, and there's some people that got beta in them, and there's a lot of people that got alpha and beta in them, and there's people that got beta and alpha in them. When you look at let's do this. Let's look at the characteristics. Okay, let's do that. Let's look at the characteristics of an alpha male. Let's do that. That way people can be like, okay, yeah, And then you look at the baby like, I do, okay. Yeah, there's nobody really all alpha. There's nobody real all beta. We are all confused on what alpha and beta is. So let's go and look at the characteristics.
I don't know. I think Nico's nothing but alpha.
Well, like I said, we all got some alpha and some beta in us. We're not all alpha. We're not all beta. We got characteristics of everything. So that's why I'm doing the show, because we need to get into what it actually is, because you might be shocked when you look at the characteristics.
Who wrote it, a beta?
Let's see. Signs of an alpha male. Let's see here. Let me go ahead and put this on over here so we can see this screen here. Let's see. Oh, come on now. On over there. Let's see. All right, there we go. Let me go enlarge that. And let me go here. Let's start from the very beginning here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see here. Where's the top at? All right, let's see. 15 signs of an alpha male and tips to be like, well, him. But I don't know if he's an alpha all the way anyway. But anyway, you could be just like this man right here in the suit with his arms spread out. Okay, it says, ladies and gentlemen, it says, what is an alpha male? An alpha male is a dominant and influential. He holds a top position in social status, hierarchy with great power and money. Also, he is command over others in group setting. Alpha males attract women by their charismatic personalities. They're the leaders and gain followers with their confident, open, or extroverted nature. All right. So let's look at the characteristics. All right. Let's see here. Number 1, he faces challenges head on. Okay, that makes sense. That's number 1. Number 2, he makes tough decisions. Okay. Number 3, he's humble. Number 4, he's fiercely determined. Okay. Let's see. 5, he is a thorough gentleman. All right. Okay. 6, he's a natural leader. 7, he is aware of his flaws. 8, he's physically and mentally strong.
Yep, that leaves me out.
9, he's honest and upfront. 10, he manages emotions well. 11, he is clear about his goals. 12, he's particular about his appearance and posture. 13, he's protective of loved ones. 14, he has strong communication skills. And 15, he has a great sense of humor. Okay. All right. So that's what an alpha male is. Now I'm going to stop right at 12. He is particular about his appearance and posture. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we got a lot of men that call themselves alpha males, right? And I'm going to tell you what their appearance look like. They wear skinny jeans. They wear skinny jeans. They wear female clothes. Yes, they paint their fingernails. Yes, they get perms, relaxer in their head.
Hey,
yes.
Watch it now.
Look, but they do it in a way that they shouldn't. Like they get finger waves, and then they dye their hair. And these are the men that your children look up to. These are supposed to be the so-called alpha males that you men, look at and say, "Oh man, I want to be just like him. He's so alpha. He seems like a strong man." Just because his ass is in the gym working out, got muscles, athletic, he got a whole bunch of women, money, fast cars, does not make him alpha male. But hey, they maintain personal hygiene, wear good clothes, make sure they look their best. Yes, they look their best as a woman. That's 12. He is clear about his goals. Now, let's see. Like I said again, you got a lot of these athletes, entertainers, like I said, they make a lot of money. They seem like they got they accomplished their goals. But guess what? They have not. What happens when a lot of these athletes are done with their career? What happens? What happens to most of them? They end up broke.
Mm-hmm.
They end up living with their mama.
Or they become commentators.
There you go. Commentating. If you save some of your money, you wouldn't even have to do none of that. You should be able to move, go and live happily ever after in wherever you want to live at. So no, they don't manage very well. So no, you have not accomplished your goal. You have screwed yourself. Let's see what else. He manages emotions well. I see a lot of men, strong men, crying about nothing. Nothing. Like there's certain things you cry about, men, and certain things you should not. Certain things. Like for instance, I'm not crying over getting married for my 5th time. Like, what are you crying about? Why are you crying about your 20th kid? Like, huh? You got 20 kids. Why are you still crying? So no, you don't. Alpha male does not manage his emotions well. He does not. He is honest and upfront. Real alpha males. Okay, for instance, you alpha males, if you were cheating on your wife, you're not going to tell her that you're cheating. Mm-hmm. You're not. You're not going to tell her you're cheating. You're not. So stop playing. Stop saying, "Oh yeah, but well, if I did cheat, I'm going to tell her up front I cheated." No, you're not. Stop lying. You're not. And also, some of your alpha males, you cheat your taxes. You call the IRS and say, "Hey, guess what, IRS? I cheated on my taxes this year." No, you don't. You don't do that. Yeah, he's physically strong. And mentally, no. But yeah, he's physically strong. Yeah, you work out in the gym. You got your muscles out. You got your shirt off. Yeah, okay. But mentally strong, no, you're not. He's aware of his flaws. Now, a lot of men, most of us men, we don't like talking about our flaws. We don't. We don't even like to acknowledge our flaws. Most men, honestly, we think we can do every fucking thing. We do. Think about it. Like, for instance, say I'm driving my car, right? And my wife say, hey, baby, let's use the GPS. And I said, no, I got it. I know where we going. Men do it all the time. No, baby, I don't need no GPS. I know where I'm going. I've done it all the time. But guess what? No, you don't know where you're going, but you want to be such a man. You want to tell your wife, no, put the GPS away. I don't need it. Flaw. No, you're not aware of all your flaws. You know you don't know where the hell everything's at. Natural leader. Is he a natural leader? Huh. Now, what is a leader? Does a leader lead all the time or just some of the time?
A leader.
A lot of I see today only lead some of the time.
To me, a good leader also listens to his followers. And when I say that, I don't mean you get all your advice from your followers, because you have to be the leader. But sometimes, whenever I was a crew leader, my guys would be working on a water line, and they'd see something that I didn't see from where I'm at. And they say, hey, can we try this? And if I thought that was a good idea, then I'd say, hey, yeah, let's do it. That's when you know you have a good leader. He learns to listen too.
Right.
You can't always be barking orders, because I've had bosses that try to say, oh, you're going to do it my way, and you do it their way, and it's all screwed up. And then you end up doing it the way that everybody else suggested to do it.
Right.
You can't be so stubborn that you can't listen.
So, as you see, ladies and gentlemen, I went through some of these, and I said my part on what, these characteristics of an alpha male. Now, like I said, some of us got alpha in us. Some of us got beta in us too. And I'm going to show you what a beta male actually is. Let's do beta. Let's see what beta look like. What does beta look like? Let's go to beta. What are the characteristics of a beta male? And you might be surprised. You're like, hold up, shit. I do got some beta in me. So what are you? Are you alpha or you beta? Or you just don't fucking know? I would say you just don't know, because guess what? I got alpha and I got beta in me. So what the hell am I? Let's look. Let's look.
You're somebody's bitch.
You're somebody's bitch. Right there, we getting bitch slapped. Oh, man. Let's see here. Let's see, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see here. 15 signs you are a beta male. Let's see. Now, what is a beta male? The beta male is an unremarkable, mediocre, careful man who avoids risk and confrontation. Beta males lack the physical presence, charisma, confidence, and success associated with winners in life. Okay. Let's see. Let's see here. Let's scroll down here. Let's see. Where am I at? Where's number one at? Did I pass it? No, I didn't pass it. Let's see. Let me see. Oh, okay, I did pass. I passed number one. Let's go to number one. Let's see. Number one. Ah, there we go. Number one. You don't feel like your life is getting better and better. Well, I would say, guess what? I don't see life getting better and better. I don't. I see it getting worse and worse. Now, my personal life, yes. My personal life is wonderful. I love my personal life. But outside of my personal life, I got to go into the world. And the world looks like shit and more shit.
That ain't no lie.
So,
hey, if you believe that your life is getting better, that just means that you're a grateful person. God has put a roof over my head.
Yeah.
He always makes sure that I have food on my table, that I got clothes on my back, that the electricity's on, the water's on. I got a phone. I got internet. I can go watch TV. I got a wonderful wife. I've got great kids and great grandchildren. My life has gotten a lot better.
Amen. But hey,
stuff going on in the world. Oh my God. That's just reality.
Step outside the house, though. You don't know who to trust.
That is no lie.
Oh man, so yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that's number one. You don't feel like your life is getting better and better. All right, that's number one. That's one trait of a beta male. All right, let's see here. 2, you never faced the bullies.
Boy, I did.
Huh. Now, okay, when we say bullies, who are we talking about? Childhood bullies or our grown up bullies? Now some of us have bosses that treat us like dog doo-doo.
Mm-hmm.
But guess what? How many of y'all tell your boss off and tell them to go shove it up their ass to their face?
I could honestly say I did that.
Good for you, man.
And then I went down to HR and put in for my retirement.
Well, that's a first. I never see.
I did.
That's good, man. But most of us can't do that. Or no, should I say, most of us ain't got the balls to do that. Now, mind it, when I was in the military, I had a real shitty damn boss. Very shitty. And I ain't saying nothing to him because, you know what I'm saying, he was high ranking than me. He was in charge of me. So I couldn't say much. But let me tell you what I did, though. It came a time we was overseas. We had a boxing tournament. And he said, hey, who wants to get in the ring and fight me? Everybody sat back and just said, I ain't getting in them. Now, mind it, he was a Golden Glove. And guess what I said? I said, this is my moment to pop him in his fucking face. I said, you know what? I'll take the challenge. I might get my ass beat, but I'll take the challenge. I said, I'm going to at least get one good hit in his face. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? I got more than one good hit.
Sweet.
And guess what? After I did that, guess what I did? I started running in the ring.
I thought you was going to say you got KP duty.
No, I didn't. But I got my 3 licks. I tagged his ass so good 3 times, and he got pissed because he didn't think I would do it. I said, I'm going to show you how big my balls are because I'm going to tag your ass.
Dang, I wish I could have seen that.
I know I was in trouble. I said, let me get out this motherfucking ring. And that's exactly what I did, ladies and gentlemen. But most of us can't tell our so-called bosses to kiss their ass to their face. So no, most of us do not actually face our true bullies because most of us get bullied at work. That's 2. Let's see here. 3, you rely on others like your family to make decisions for you. Like what kind of decisions? When you say decisions, what? So should I make all the decisions for my family? No.
I don't think you should make all the decisions, but when it comes down to something really important, you should have the last say so. If you're a man, you should have the last say so.
Right. But sometimes there are some cases where your wife makes really good, decisions. Sometimes we don't always make the best decision. We think like, oh, okay, blah, blah, blah. But guess what? I made some decisions that I'm like, fuck. I should listen to my wife.
Yeah.
So no, you shouldn't always rely on others. You should not always make decisions for your family. No, you should not. You should let others have their say and take an accountability and think about it. Like, okay, that might just work. Men, we don't always have to take control of every damn thing. We do not.
I don't have a problem asking my wife her opinion. And if I think that it's reasonable I will say, well, let's do it then. But my wife gives me, the respect to listen to what I have to say.
Right, right, right. So yeah, so I don't quite agree with that one. You're allowing others like your family make decisions for you. Yeah, you should have others, make decisions. You should not be the only damn person in the family making decisions about every damn thing.
Right?
That's just crazy. Let's see. Let's get to number 4. What's number 4? You are physically weak. Physically weak. Now, what do you mean by physically weak? Like, for instance, okay, I can lift up basic stuff. Basic stuff. Like, I don't need to have to lift up like cars or any crazy shit like that. Physically strong meaning like what? Okay, let's see. Physical strength is often a contributing factor to self-confidence and habits. Okay. Self-confidence. I would say actually right now, I would say a lot of people got walking around with a lot of damn confidence. A lot. I would say that. If we're going to go off of that, physical strength, okay. Self-confidence. I would say that everybody right now has a lot of damn confidence. People that even shouldn't be confident are confident.
Well, let me ask you something, because since I have a disease and it is, wearing away at my spine, and I can lift 20 pounds if I want to.
Right.
But I'm not recommended to do that.
Right.
So,
but they're saying that it's a contributing factor of self-confidence.
I mean, I have a lot of confidence in some things that I do, but
right.
I mean, I can't physically get up and run around the block. I can't.
Right. And you know what? I probably can't either. I found out yesterday that's the things I can't do either no more.
Yeah, I can't jump on a trampoline. I can tell you that.
I can't either, so don't feel bad. I was jumping on trampolines, trying to climb walls, and I guess what my told me, no, you're too old. Sit your ass down.
I mean, if you put a 150-pound barbell in front of me, I could lift it, but I'd hurt myself in the process.
Right.
Because of the disease,
Right. So, yeah, there's some things that I cannot do. I found out yesterday I cannot do no trampoline work. I can't climb no walls. I need to sit my ass down. I'm 43 years old. I need to act my age. So that's characteristic number 4 of a beta male. You are physically weak. Number 5.
Does that make me a beta, though?
No, it doesn't make you a beta. No. Like I said, we got characteristics of both of us. We got alpha and beta. So which one are we?
Mm-hmm.
Number 5, you are in the friend zone. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a lot of alphas in the friend zone. But they call themselves alpha. So because I'm in a friend zone, I'm a beta male? Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. For those married alpha men, we don't get sex all the time we want it. So obviously that must mean something. That must mean we're in the friend zone.
That's messed up.
So yes, we must be in the friend zone. We don't get sex all the time we want it. So,
but if my wife is not feeling well, right, I'm not going to force myself on her.
Exactly. So at that time, I'm in the timeout zone.
I might be in timeout, but I'm not in the friend zone.
But no, alpha males would say this. Alpha males would say, guess what? My wife's going to give it to me because I rule the house. That's what a so-called alpha male would say. A real alpha male would say, my wife is going to give me sex because I pay the bills and I do this and I do that, and she's going to give me sex.
Man, that's messed up.
Yeah. Okay, this is what I heard yesterday. I heard yesterday on somebody's show on YouTube that they get sex whenever they want it because they run shit in their house. You're a damn lie.
My wife would give me sex even if she wasn't in the mood. Okay? But yeah. I don't want to do it if she's not in the mood because it takes me out of the mood. I want her to be into it.
Right. I don't want no sloppy sex. Oh my God, man. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of us don't know what the hell we are. We don't know if we're alpha or beta. But guess what? You find out today because I'm going through the characteristics. So that's 5. Number 6. Where's 6 at? I'm scrolling down here. Where's 6? Oh, there we go. You can't say no or stand your ground. Huh? Ladies and gentlemen, most people know how to say no. They do. People know how to say no. They do. They do. If it's something they really don't want to do, they can say no. Now, let me tell you who can't say no. Children.
That's right.
Children. Most children don't know how to say no because they're scared to say no.
They better be scared.
People know how to say no. They do. And stand your ground, shit. A lot of people standing their ground on a lot of shit they shouldn't be standing their ground on.
Well, you ain't lying there.
So, we've allowed so much shit that's going on in the world right now. Yes, they are standing their ground on their nonsense. and the alpha males aren't saying nothing really. They're not. You got alpha males right now talking about, hey man, I back transports. I back my son dressed up in the dress. That's not alpha male. You're just accepting nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, let's finish.
I got a lot to say about that.
Oh, go ahead and say it. Go on, brother. Go on.
I'm just saying we could get into a rant about this whole trans stuff.
Number 7. Even in your circle of friends, people make fun of you.
Yeah. Yeah, and it doesn't hurt my feelings.
Right. I'm sure right now people are watching the show and saying, oh, they don't know what the fuck they talking about. They're probably talking about us right now.
And I could care less. It doesn't bother me.
Hold on, we got a comment. Let me go to the comment section. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got. He will get me too and put out the right. You so-called alpha males will get me too to put out the house. You talk about you run shit, you gonna get sex whenever you want to. Exactly.
Now they should change this last one to your circle of friends make fun of you, and if you get offended, you're a beta male.
Right.
Because man, we pick on each other all the time. Man,
right.
I got a friend that's all he does is pick on me.
Right. So
every sentence out of his mouth.
Beta male because I let my friends pick on me. I pick back.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna give you just as much as you give me.
Exactly. So yeah, ladies, that's number 7. All right. So number 8. Your existence largely centers around pastimes like browsing the internet, anime, video games, or TV shows.
You know, I do play some games on my phone, but for the most part, I don't really play video games. I don't have an interest in it.
Okay, well, guess what? I'm a beta male because my pastime. Guess what I like to do? I like to watch boxing. I will sometime, you know what I'm saying, my downtime, when my wife allows me to, I'll go play my PlayStation 5.
I don't even have a video game.
And you know what I'm saying? And then also my pastime, when my wife is asleep, I'll watch some Amazon Prime. So I guess I'm beta.
Hey, whenever I'm physically not feeling well and I'm laying down, I'm not just going to lay there and stare at the ceiling. I'm going to watch
What am I
TV.
supposed to be doing in my pastime?
Shoot, I spent yesterday watching this show called Body Cam. Have you seen it? Have you seen that, Terry?
What was it? What's the game, man?
It's called Body Cam.
Oh, you talking about the police?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that. Right.
Shoot, man, that's a cool show. I got really wrapped up in it.
Yeah,
but I was also
too, man. Right. That's how stupid people are.
But I was also sick. I've been sick for the last 3 days. I'm not able to do a whole lot.
Right.
And when I'm hurting, which is most of the time.
When you sick, what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to still be working and doing something when I'm sick or hurt?
But when I'm having a good day and I'm feeling a little more physically fit, I get out. I go to the lake and go down to the river, or
I hear you, brother.
Just get out of the house and explore.
Right.
I push myself as far as I can.
Right. So I would say some alpha males do number 8. Some alpha males do browse the internet. Matter of fact, the alpha males that we're talking about that I saw on the internet were on the internet.
You know what I get on the internet for?
What's that, man?
When I'm doing research for my videos.
I hear you, brother.
Now, if there's if I'm watching a show and there's an actor that I'm interested in, I'll look up their Wikipedia or whatever. Or if there's something in history I want to know, I'll Google it and read about it. And, I put good use to it, but I'm not sitting there looking at porn and all that other garbage all day long.
Right. And I guess this guy on here, I guess he called himself an alpha male. Or maybe he's a beta male. What y'all think this guy is right here? You think an alpha or beta? With all the tattoos on him.
I think he's a beta that's wanting to be an alpha.
Right, I agree. or he's confused like most of us. Number 9, you make excuses.
I could say I used to make a lot of excuses, but the older that I get, the more it's like, why make excuses? Why make up lies?
Right.
Just face everything head on, and if you screw up, you screw up.
Right.
Yeah.
I would say from time to time, I still, make some, excuses. I'm not gonna say I don't make none at all. All of us make excuses from time to time, of course.
From time to time, but not all the time.
I don't say, oh no, I'm not gonna make an excuse today. I might make an excuse today. I just might not make a lot of excuses.
Just say the devil made me do it.
Right, exactly. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, man, some alpha males do still make excuses. We do. We're not perfect. And number 10, you have no sense of style. Now, we already talked about that. Alpha males that you so-called alpha males that y'all look up to, they have no real sense of style. They wear too tight suits, skinny jeans, perm their hair, finger waves, paint their nails, get an old... like, for instance, I get it. Tattoos look great. But you got to do your whole body with them? Well, like everything. Like your butt tattoo, your penis tattoo, your feet tattoo, your hand tattoo, your face tattoo, your neck tattoo. Like, come on, man.
I wouldn't do my butt or my penis. To me, a tattoo is like a Lay's potato chip. You can't have just one.
You got men even piercing their penis.
Yeah, forget that. I don't even want another man touching my penis to do it. Now, I have tattoos up and down my arms, my legs, my hands. I've got some on my neck, but I'm not putting one on my butthole. Jeez.
Right. But you got men that walk around call themselves alpha males. They got tattoos all over their body, and you expect me to take you seriously?
Now, if I was
artwork, motherfucker, that ain't artwork. You're damaging your body.
If I was gonna get something tattooed on my penis, it'd be supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Oh man. Oh man. So, ladies and gentlemen, hold on. Oh, I got some more. Hold on. That's some more. Hold on. That's 10. Hold on. I'm trying to get through these. I know we're over the time a little. We're gonna get these. All right. Number 11. You don't look people in the eye, and you're nervous when you talk to them.
Oh no, you always look somebody in the eye.
Yeah. Right. Always. And okay. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
The eyes can say a lot.
Now let me tell you something. I can't look a stupid person in the face. I can't.
At least not without laughing.
I don't want to give you the time of day to make you think I actually listen to you. I will never look an idiot in the face.
In other words, you couldn't look Joe Biden or Kamala Harris in the face.
Oh, hell to the no. I'm looking straight down to the ground. So I'm gonna fit in number 11 too, because I can't look idiots in the face. So no, I'm not gonna give you no eye contact because I don't think you deserve the eye contact.
That's funny.
That's 11. 12. Let's see it. Let's try to get this thing done here. Let's see. 12. Where am I? Here we go. 12. 12. You don't get laid much, and even when you do, it's not that great. Well,
don't get laid much. Let me tell you something.
So you don't get laid much, even when you do, it's not that great. So is that my fault or the other person's fault? maybe my sex game is good and that person isn't.
No, what it is it's so good the first time, it's a while before they can recover for the next time.
Oh man, this is a crazy list. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my first time you're looking at this. I put this up, so I'm reading it for the first time, just like y'all hearing it for the first time. Oh man, 13 actually has a big ego, but you can't control it. Huh. Well, I would say that's a lot of us, because a lot of us got a huge ass ego and don't know how to control the shit. So I would say that is also alpha too. Let's see. 14. You are a follower, not a leader.
Yeah, you gotta be a good follower though to be a good leader.
Right. Yeah, this shit is crazy. You are a follower, not a leader. Whatever.
But I'm not always a follower either.
Right. Sometimes you do have to follow. You can't always lead. We talked about that.
Mm-hmm.
15. You feel offended, but you feel offended by this article. Hey, you know what? I thought this thing was actually very funny and comical. I thought it was very entertaining. And like I said, I'm going to say that a lot of us do not honestly know what character, where we're at. Are we full alpha? Are we full beta? Or are we both? And I'm going to say this, ladies and gentlemen. We are all both. We're all both. Nobody walking around here all alpha. Ain't nobody walking around here all beta. We're both. So my thing is this. Alpha and beta do exist. They do, but nobody is either one. Nobody's all beta, nobody's all alpha. And that's my take on it.
Amen.
What do you think, brother? What do you think? Did we clear some of the questions up today about alpha beta?
I think we confused everybody enough.
Right. I found out that I'm not full alpha or beta. I am in between.
I could say
and most
of us are, but I can honestly say I'm more alpha than I am beta. But there are some things that are beta.
I would say that too, brother. I would say, yeah, I got more alpha traits, but I got beta in me too.
You got a little beta in you? Do you
I sure do. I ain't gonna lie and say I don't. Oh man. Ladies and gentlemen, do me a favor. We went over our time today, and I thank y'all for being a part of the great show we had today. Hope you learned something. Please go like, share, and subscribe to the Vibes Broadcast. My brother Coyote. Great content as always. Like I said, man, he brings the good vibes. Like I said, you can learn something. You get some mental help. You can get some great interviews. He does interviews with musicians, life coaches, you name it, he got it on that channel. What do you got playing, man? You got any new hot interviews coming up?
I am interviewing a guy tomorrow who's played with Herman's Hermits and also with the Box Tops. I don't know if you remember the Box Tops, but they had a big hit with their song "The Letter." And anyway, he's got a band called The Limits. They've been around for quite a while, but they got a hidden song that they decided to release, and it's going to be interesting. So
okay, you gonna put it on the show tomorrow?
I will talk to him tomorrow, so the episode will be up on Friday.
All right, okay, all right, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, man, great content over there, man. Go like, share, subscribe to the Vibes Broadcast. My brother Coyote. Also, ladies and gentlemen, please do this. If you got sons, if you got husbands, if you got boyfriends, if you got baby daddies, if you got a neighbor that just look feminine, send him over to Nico Lagan.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Masculinity himself, he will show you how to be more masculine. Trust me, you will learn something. I learn something every day. I watch him every day. At least a little segment. Get something. Learn how to be masculine again. Make masculinity great again.
Amen. Hey, speaking of masculinity, I got to do something very masculine and go take out the trash.
Oh, I gotta go put up the trash. I got trash cans out front of my house. I gotta go put up.
I gotta go put mine out.
All right, brother. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all so much for joining into the show. Thank y'all so much. We are doing great numbers. Y'all watching. Wish y'all would join in on the live conversation. But I know you're watching, and I appreciate you watching. Thank you. God bless you. Continue to watch the show, support the show. And also, do me this favor, please. Tell your alpha males that they're not really alpha. Tell them they're not alpha. You're not beta. You're just the man. You're neither one. You're just the man. And for you alpha males to tell your wives that they could have sex with you and everything, come on now. You know that's a lie. Stop it. You're not making women have sex with you whenever you want to. Stop lying to the public. Stop lying to social media. Stop lying. Because you look stupid. And some of y'all probably in the kitchen right now making breakfast for your wife. Is that alpha male? Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, love y'all, man. Take care of yourselves. We will not be back tomorrow. Thursday's a break. I got so much stuff about play on Thursdays. But we will be back Friday. 8 a.m. Central Time, 9 a.m. Eastern Time. And other than that, ladies and gentlemen, love yourselves, love your kids, and put your men in their place because they are confused. Any final words before we get out of here?
Love you like a fat boy loves cake.
That's what I'm talking about. Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen, we love y'all like a fat boy loves cake. And we will see you all Friday. Like I said, once again, 9 a.m. Eastern Time, 8 a.m. Central Time. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, love yourselves. Love y'all. Thank y'all so much. God bless and enjoy the rest of your day. We out of here.
Unknown, there's pain inside.